Yo guys, and welcome back to the West Ham United FIFA 19 career mode. In today's match we are finishing off, well, we're into January as you can see, and yeah, so we're going to be simming these two games here against Brighton at home and Coventry at home in the FA Cup. I can't remember what league Coventry are in. I think they're in League 1. Let's just go find out quickly. League 1, go and find out how Coventry, League 1, 15th. Should be an easy home win, especially with our second side. I've made a change, just for fitness reasons for this game against Brighton. But let's see how it does. They are in good form. They beat Arsenal and Everton, and they beat us. So nice. It's just the home simulating on this game is ridiculous because it doesn't feel as useful as it should. This game against Coventry we should be winning, and Sky reports on Defoe and Reece James. Now I want to make a pre-contract signing. I know, right? Smart. But I want it to be. Let me go find the left wing. I think it's a player that most people try and go for as soon as they start this. I actually do want to try and sign Starkosher as well. It was between him and Areola. Obviously De Gea's an option in there as well, but I don't really want to sign De Gea. Starkosher, he's got 1 inch on. He's actually a better keeper, in reality. Let me just go through the many players that I have on this shortlist. It's a long shortlist, I'll tell you that. It's literally just filled with loads of youngsters that have got really good potential. And there he is, he's gone past them. Anthony Martial, a player that I want to sign. If we offer between 145 and 240,000, we can delegate this because I don't want to pay the massive fees for bonuses and signing on fees. So if we tell him that we can offer that, the Martial's going to be there. Smith Rowe I do think is in between his last year of his contract, so we can try and sign him as well. I want to make a load of young player signings. Martial being the obvious choice. Left wing, got huge potential. So yeah, we're just going to go with him. Any other players we can sign on frees? Especially older players that have got a decent bit of potential. Foden is a player I really kind of want to sign because he's out on loan. I can't sign him anyway. Oh well. Valued at 10 million as well. Mason Mount's a player I kind of want to sign as well. Can't get him just yet. Talisca, I'm going to pay the stupid amount that I have to pay for him. James Maddison, good player. Jadon Sancho. Now I think I'll sign him. I think I'll get this guy in now. 7-10 million, valued at 9. So let's go in for this contract negotiation. Jadon Sancho just recently made his England debut as well, which is awesome. It's really good for him. He's deserved it. He looked really lively when he came on. So yeah, let's have a talk with Dortmund's rep for Jadon Sancho. I would like to pay for this young 18-year-old. I would like to pay put a bid in for 7. It's just behind they said we could sign him for. I want 7.5. Let's try and bolt that down. 7.3. There we go. They'll accept £7.3 million for Jadon Sancho, which is really good. I do apologise for my dog. If he wasn't so loud, I wouldn't. Now let's delegate the wages 22 to 31. Should get that back at some point. Don't know how well we've done that. And we're going to jump in straight into the Coventry game. Martial contract offer is wow. Got him on the lowest wage that we could on a 5-year deal. So Martial was accepted, which is a huge signing for season 2. See, there we go. So Anthony Martial will be a West Ham player next season. What a man! What a man! We did it. It's our first big signing. I'm gonna change this lineup to factor in silver. Yes, that will do. I don't know why. Yeah, January is the time we can start signing some of the bigger players, and there's an unavailable option in Masuaku. Who can we put in there? Let's put Declan in there. You know, why not? This second string side should be enough to get past Coventry at home, like realistically. Balbuena, Reed, quality players, Hudson-Odoi and Silva, all good players. Let's see how well it goes. Hudson-Odoi getting a second goal for the club 4 minutes into the game. Do I want to watch it all? Just see the absolute... Hudson-Odoi scored 2. What a player. What a player. And Perez missed a penalty. Bakioko's pulled one back for them. Hudson-Odoi with a hat-trick. Hudson-Odoi with 4. Callum Hudson-Odoi scores 4 goals. What a man. I know it's only Coventry at home, but he scored 4. I need to take Diop out of the thing and put my new best player on there, Hudson-Odoi. We don't want him defending. We should probably put him on a dribbling one, like that, and then he's got good ball control and that. He's got good sprint speed as well. Passing, he's got decent stats all over the board. I'd probably say his finishing. Yeah, beat the goalie. Why not? Xande Silva is going up, and he's got mad sprint speed. He's now 74 rated. I work sprint speed because it's just an easier thing. Oh no, 9+. All the players I have scout reports for. No. Player returning from injury. Who is that? Arthur Masuaku. Brilliant. Do we see who we got next in the cup? Or is that not available to me at this precise moment? Not quite. But it will be soon. Do have Arsenal coming up soon. India. I mean, it's hard not to choose them. Scatter players. Ewan Harrison has gone to Macclesfield. Got 153, and he wants to be a rotation player, and I can agree with that, to be fair. So Jadon Sancho is here on a 22 grand contract. What was it? 5 years he agreed to? Nice. So Jadon Sancho plays for West Ham. There you go, number 25, looking good in that West Ham kit. Signed a top player, yeah he is. He's a bloody good player as well. I'm not sure if that goes to my board objectives. The youth development. Yep. Signed 1 youth players to the senior team in the same season they were scouted and played them in 5 matches, so I have 9 eligible. Do I want to make another signing? I don't know. I don't know if I want to waste all my 40 million. Milinkovic-Savic would be a great player to sign, but I can't. I want to make I want to make a real statement signing though. Like someone that's gonna be like, oh yeah, they've signed him. The Carrera is on a free. Like if I really wanted to, I could try and sign him as well, and just throw all my eggs into the free contract basket. James Milner as well. Could do a job. I kind of want to sign Harry Maguire. Or Maximilian Arnold. Could be decent. So many players. Not enough. there's so many players I kind of want to sign, but I just don't want to. Ampadu could be one of those players. Pereira, I think, would be a good player to get. But I'm going to sign Starkosha. So we'll put that offer in. And then we'll go towards the Arsenal game. So many scout reports. This random club wants to take my youth player Oscar Edwards on a loan deal. You can, in fact, do that, my friends. You can do that. He probably won't go, but oh well. Press conference. Hopefully that Starkosha signing is one of these. Oh no, they've rejected me, India. Interest shown in Bolo, 14 million is not a bad thing. And Edwards, Starkosha wants to be a crucial first team player. He's going to be a crucial first team player. He's young as well. 81 overall goalkeeper. Brilliant free contract signings we've made with Martial and Starkosha. Jadon Sancho's obviously now here. So yes, we've made many signings, and just before the Arsenal match as well. I do want to quickly look and see if we've got our next cup fixture. No, not yet. Awesome. How much money have we got left to work with? Still 46 million, to be fair. So we're doing quite well for ourselves. And yes, we're heading into the Arsenal game. We could do with a win here. Who? I have no idea who. Let's try and get him out on loan. To be fair, he might go to Besiktas. So let's try and get Oxford out for a bit. Can always recall him if we need him. Oh my god, is that a press conference? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, all of the players. Transfer offers for players, monthly scouting updates, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, like a super good, like, overall. This guy? Not quite. None of those guys. I want the English ones to be the good ones. Oh. It's just because his overall's awful. Like, if they have like a 60 something overall. Offer for Adrian, no. Offer for Pask, maybe. Maybe he'll go, maybe he won't. I'm not going to accept the offer for Adrian. So we'll reject that at 5.5 million. Because I don't have a keeper to bring in to replace him. Right. Let's have a look at the breaking news for our clubs. Sancho. I think that's an absolute steal at 7.3 million. Yeah, let's get into our squad and make the changes necessary to get 3 points against a very good side in Arsenal. We'll play Wilshere as well. Diop will come back in as well, who's not quite ready. Alexander Arnold's gone up to 80 rated, by the way. Where is Jadon Sancho? Probably play instead of him, to be fair. Got good players coming back. Jadon Sancho is going to be on the bench for this first game. Can he play in centre attacking midfield? No. 5-star skills though. Baller. And realistically, next season what I plan on doing, I've just not made any of the changes, have I? Kill me. Hudson-Odoi, let's just go back. There we go. We sorted it all now. It's all good. Let's just get into this Arsenal game. It's going to be the same format as it was in the last episode because I think it just works a lot better. So yeah, Arsenal at home. We beat them, I do believe, in the previous game, 2-1 at the Emirates. I think Rashford got his first goal there. So we're gonna try very hard to get a win. I don't think I took Balbuena out of the squad, did I? Oh well. It's the first time for me using Balbuena. He's the highest rated centre back at the club, currently. So yeah, what better time to use him than in a must-win game against Arsenal, hey? A rainy day at London Stadium. Haven't played here in a while.
Big welcome to the London Stadium.
Yeah, we're gonna find out how well we can play. It's the big boys again. Was there in January and we made some. Is that Lucas Piszczek? I would be surprised if they were playing Petr Cech over Leno. We're still in fourth. We need this win to keep ourselves ahead of Burnley and Leicester, to be fair. But yes, let's roll ourselves into the match highlights for West Ham United versus Arsenal. I'll see you during them at half time, during the second half highlights, and then at full time. So yeah, let's roll into the highlights. Starting the game off well, we had a chance with Felipe Anderson in the 14th minute and he just finessed it into the top left hand corner. That is what you call a brilliant goal from a brilliant player. Absolutely incredible finish from Felipe Anderson there, who gave us the lead. Arsenal then had a chance towards the 40th minute of the match. The audacity from Alex Lacazette to flick that up and volley it like that. Good save from Fabianski there really, but the audacity in that strike. Arsenal put on the pressure and it weighed off for them with a brilliant goal from Mkhitaryan. A really annoying goal to concede considering we were on top going into half time, but a fantastic goal nonetheless. Got a bit lucky, but not a lot you can do about that. It's just a quality finish. There's half time. 1-1. Really annoying game that, really annoying to not be more ahead. And I've been the better side in terms of chances created. Just a stupid goal that they've got. The amount of chances that I've had to get blocked or saved, just annoying really. So yeah, Hudson-Odoi's played really well in this game. I don't think anyone else would have done better really, but we'll have to try and fix up in the second half and get the win. Early on in the second half, we started off promisingly in the 62nd minute. Pull back to Marcus Rashford, he's never going to miss that chance, and that was 2-1. Absolutely fantastic cutback from Anderson with an assist to give us the lead. There it is, full time at London Stadium. We have won 2-1 thanks to a Marcus Rashford goal. Brilliant. Sancho came on to make his debut. Didn't have that much involvement in the game. I think it was pretty difficult to beat Arsenal, but we won, which is the most important thing. And we're still in the contention, you know. Marcus Rashford was 12th of the season. Yeah, brilliant game that. Amazing performance. We were better than them the entire way. Man of the match went to Anderson. I can probably agree there. Got a goal, got an assist as well. both of the players that got that 9.3's got a goal and an assist. Hudson-Odoi played well as well. As well as Jack Wilshere, he had an alright game. So yeah, that's good. Result against Arsenal that was. Go back into training here. We try and get our players as good as they can be. Got an email here. His move's rejected. Brilliant. I really want to spend this 40 something million, and I want to make not just a signing, but like a quality attacking midfielder that we can play. Like someone that's just going to be the best. you know. As long as we have these like low tier championship players, like it needs to be someone now. There's not a lot. I think Max Arnold is the one option that I kind of want to go for. 20 million or so, I'd say. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of options. But you know, Pellegrini's an option in there as well. As well as Gomez or Foden, who I can't get at the moment. Can always wait until next season. Between 23 and 32 million, Jalmari could be a good sign, as well as all the positions he can play. Hakan Çalhanoğlu as well. Well, for now we can get him between 20 and 26 million. That's a good option, that. Mason Mount's a player I'm going to sign next year for definite. And a Herrera. Could we get him on a free? I mean, we can get Pereira on a free. I think one last pre-contract signing I'm going to try is this Andreas Pereira, because he's just going to be another midfielding option in the attacking side. Also playing centre defensive mid as well, not bad. I think his best exploits are probably in centre attacking to centre midfield. But let's just see. Transfer for Creswell. I have no interest in selling Aaron Creswell. We've got this game against Bournemouth. Reece Oxford's been lined out. Pask's transfer talks have broken down. Another transfer offer for him. 5 years on an important first team player with £90,000. Decent. Andreas Pereira, another Manchester United player that's out of contract that we signed. And he will be a West Ham player next year, joining up with his good pal, Anthony Martial. That's another signing that we've made there. Do we know who we're playing in the cup? That's the most important thing. We're playing Newport away from home. Newport in League 2? The EFL League 2. Newport County are 19th in League 2. If I don't win that game. Couldn't have been a home game, so I could have simmed it. But I don't like I don't like simming away games that much. Bad Boy actually had an alright game. Playing at centre back. So, but I think Diop's just a better option, really. Like, I could try both of them. I'm going to try Diop in there. We could really do with I don't know, because Bournemouth are a good side and they drew against us when we last played them, and I can't really sim the game because it's away from home. Who else have we got this year? Oh, Newport's the next game. I think I might sim it even though it's away. My aim for this season is to just get into Europe, so the less competitions we have to play, the better, I would say. It is Newport, and that team's probably good enough to win, like, realistically. So, play this game against Bournemouth, get the 3 points hopefully, then go away to Newport and beat them as well. Just the one change in the lineup, so Hudson-Odoi is keeping his place. It should be easier to play Bournemouth than it was to play Arsenal. However, we did draw against Bournemouth when we played them last. I think it was 1-1, and Anderson scored a blinding goal. And then I think it was Junior Stanislas that equalised for them. But yeah, it's going to be a good day at Dean Court. I can feel it. The vitality, whatever stadium you want to call it. I'm going to call it the vitality.
Tyler here, along with Alan Smith.
So yeah, we've got a good chance of this, and we need the 3 points to keep ourselves up in the top 4 kind of spots. Yes, let us try our hardest to beat Bournemouth. We are the top scoring team in the league, well, we're joint top, Spurs and City. So yes, we're doing quite well for ourselves this year. Hopefully we bring on maybe bring on Jadon Sancho a bit earlier in this game, so he has a bit more involvement. Yes. I will see you in the highlight reels for Bournemouth away. First real chance of the game we had fell to Hudson-Odoi. I wouldn't want the pass to go to Hudson-Odoi. A good finish, and that would be the closest we came to really getting a goal in the first half. Good ball, to be fair, and good finish, but and then another chance really just a couple minutes afterwards. Anderson, you'd expect him to put this away, but no, it just falls wide, just flies past the post, and I really should have won. I really should have been 1-0 up. Quite late on in the first half, we get a cross in, Arnautovic heads it and Begovic saves. Did the story of my life for this half. Half time here at Dean Court is 0-0. A little bit annoying towards the end because Rashford just didn't want to move into a good position when he could have for a cutback. And yeah, we've been on top massively, and the goal's coming. I can feel it. Just depends on if Rashford can move slightly better than he did in the first half. But yeah, we'll get the win. I can feel it coming. But yeah, we'll go back through the next highlights. Okay. Last chance of the second half. We did hit the bar in the second half, and Begovic made a few good saves, but Rashford in the 88th minute just putting the shot wide at the post. Stupidly annoying game to play that at 0-0. Just look at the stats and how much I deserve to actually just batter them. I should have had about 3 goals, but apparently, according to fucking FIFA, this game isn't about playing well. It doesn't reward the better player. And in the last second, I had a fucking 3-on-2 situation, and the pass from Rashford just gets pissed, just gets absolutely cut off instantly, and it just will not give me the chance. I hit the bar, did everything I could, and every single shot I try and take, it would be blocked, or Begovic would save it. It's just so annoying to play a game like that. Hudson-Odoi played really well, and I feel sorry for him because he should have had. We should be taking 3 points away from Bournemouth there. That's a really annoying game to play. Every other pass was misplaced. Every tackle I'd make would go. They'd keep it straight away. Every interception I'd make would go straight back to them, and every time I'd pass it, they'd intercept it and keep it perfectly. It doesn't make any sense how I'm not winning this game by about 3 or 4. So that's just a really frustrating. So after a really frustrating game against Bournemouth, we have to go and play a good game against Newport, which we should win. And I keep looking at the transfer hub, and there's always just a player that takes my eye, really. So, oh, I might sign him, and a lot of these are free contract players as well. So they'd be really good players to sign. Leon Bailey would be good. I still want to sign Max Arnold, and I think he's going to be the final sign I make. Just playing him in centre attacking midfield, really. So he's worth 16.5 million. And I think I'm going to try and get him for around 17 million or so. So we'll talk to the rep, or the and we'll offer his current value of 16.5 million. And they want to sound 23. Now I don't want to pay over 20 really. So let's go with 19, 39, 19.5. Meet somewhere in the middle. And they'll accept 19.5 million for that. Not bad at all. Max Arnold could be a West Ham player in the future. And I kind of want to just delegate it. 60 and 84,000. And hopefully he'll come back and he'll give me the good news. But we do have some player training to do. It's with all of these guys. Hopefully Xande Silva's finishing can go up. No, he gets D's on both of them, but Hudson-Odoi's finishing has gone up. And yeah, I see like round 4 of the cup against Newport away, we should win no matter what, really. Yeah, interest shown in Caleri, and they can get him on a free contract. I really don't care. Porto, don't care. Creswell, they've retracted for that. I don't care if it's away from home, like realistically. A player back from injury. Who is that? Is that Yama? Yeah, Yarmolenko's back from his injury, and Xander Silva's thanked me. Don't know why he thanked me, mate. I've not done a lot. I've played you in like 1 game, but you've gone up in 7 overall, so fair play to you. Interest shown in Winks. Transfer from a Noble, never gonna ever accept that. And Arnold has accepted £60,000 a week on an important first team player with a 4-year contract, and will gladly accept that for the German. Good all-around player. He's got a great free kick on him, I think. And there is the number 31 at West Ham, a brilliant player. He's done a lot of Wolfsburg, so got a lot to live up to. Can he ever be that good player that we need? We've needed a quality attacking midfielder for a while, and I think we've got one in Manuel Lanzini. I'm not selling Masuaku. Thomas Meunier, if he was on a contract expiry, he'd literally be one of the better options, because I'd sign him instantly. You know, away at Newport, I am trusting my players here, and I'm gonna play. Can Hudson-Odoi play right wing? Yeah, he can. Oh, no, I don't want him to play striker. I want to play right wing, so that I can play Jadon Sancho. You see what I'm on about? Now this team really should be getting a win against Newport, and I'd be very surprised if we don't. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, Hudson-Odoi is the top scorer on 4 goals. Hey, I'm gonna sim this one. They've got 3 wins in a row, so they are. Creswell scored instant. Okay, Creswell scored a minute in, and then they equalised literally immediately after. What's the point? Still going here into the 45th minute. Hudson-Odoi came off. Cross came off. Arnautovic scored. Way. Hopefully no more goals. I'll take a 2-1 win. Yes, into the next round of the cup. And we won a simulation away from home, which is awesome. Equally as good. Loan offer for Edwards from a club I've never heard of, so he's not ever going to go out. You know, I've never heard of half these clubs, so let's try and get rid of him. Let's just have another look at the signings that we've made this year. So all that Marcus Rashford player, that was the statement signing really. And now it's Martial on a free. We're still 4th, 4th by quite a big distance as well, so interest shown in Jonas Hector, transfer for Pask. If it was like a mid-tape, like a low prem club, it might be alright for them, but because they don't give me that option. Xander Silva's ball control, finishing and all that has gone up, so he's getting very much he's becoming a very good player. And I feel like, you know, this last game of the season, well, not the season, but the transfer window, got a bit more money as well. I kind of want to play Arnold his first game, and it's first game we'll be playing at the Molineux. Interest shown in Romagnoli, and Bonaventura. I really don't mind. Those players going. Let's have a look at the top scorers just before we get into this. So another 2 goals from Rashford. Oh, that sucks. I was going to try and sign Memphis. Ah, dear. Oh well. We've made all our signs that I really just want to make this year, so we can move on. We can deal with this. Cyprian, you're going to be dropped onto the bench, onto the reserves, my friend. And Maximilian Arnold is going to be playing his first game in the claret and blue. And again, apologies for my dog. Just the most annoying thing in the world is when he barks, because he goes and then he doesn't shut up. Away at Wolves for final game of the episode. Seriously though, actually shut up, dog. Like, I do apologise for that. Arnold making his first start, or making his debut even really, for the boys And yeah, I think if we can get him onto a good start, that'd be really good for him. Be good for us as well. Paid a decent bit of money for him, so be nice if he can show up on his debut. Yeah, I kind of really want to just try and the Molyneux under the lights. What a day this is.
Well, here we are.
I haven't played Wolves this year, and I feel like they're one of those like dark horses to play on FIFA, because they look like a strong side, and they probably are a strong side. Jamal Lascelles, their Rupert Patricio is going to be hard to beat in goal, so we'll have to be on our own game up front. Hopefully we can end this game off, or this episode off with a win. Yeah, debut for our boy Max Arnold, and I'll see you when we start rolling into the first half highlights, okay? So I'll see you then. Starting the game off with a really good through ball down to Felipe Anderson, who low-driven shots it into the back of the net, bottom left corner, bottom right corner should I say. Just speeds away from the players. That's what we hit them on the counter attack, and we did really well to get a goal. And yeah, it was really good. Coming forwards a little bit after we'd scored, they put a ball into the box and then hit on the volley by João Matinho, and a fantastic save from Fabianski, keeping our lead intact. Half time 1-0 at the Molyneux. Definitely could have been about 2 or 3 up, but we'll take being 1-0 up. It's been a alright half. Anderson with the only goal. Need to watch it because the passing is a little bit wayward. I need to improve on that in my second half. But yeah, it's going well for me at the moment, and of course Burnley are winning. Fuck my life. But yeah, we've realistically we've been a bit under the cosh, but we've got the goal. Hit up on the break and scored. Possession's been all theirs really. Arnold's been good. He's played a few good passes. Just looking for a bit more in the second half so that we can win the game more comfortably. So yeah, I'll roll on the second half highlights. Just at the start of the second half, towards the hour mark, Alexander Arnold played a good ball into Marcus Rashford, who fires it into the top right hand corner. Really good shot, really good play, good finish. Just inside the boot into the top corner, no saving it whatsoever from Patricio. And then just after we scored, they came forward and a really good pass to their left wing back Johnny, and he just fires wide. And really the final chance of the half, whipped into Ben Yedder and he just about heads wide. It was really lucky for us that he didn't put that away and break our lead. And there we have full time at the Molyneux. Oh, we've worked hard for that, and we could have probably won it by about 3 or 4. But we've won again, which is a good thing. We're another month down, and we played really well, I would think. And we played ourselves justice. Arnold could have had a goal, hit the inside of the post, of course he did. But a really good, well worked win that. And yeah, we deserved it. We deserved it. So despite being severely under the cosh, I just threw a lot of shots wide. Arnold had a good game. Both Arnolds had a good game. Anderson had a good game. Rashford had a good game. You know, a lot of my no one really had a poor game. The 5 at the back did really just hinder a lot of my chances that I tried to get. But yeah, it was a good win. And I'll see you back in the menus for when we try and do deadline day. So having a look at the table after that game, we are 3rd, but only for now. Liverpool still have a game to play. Interest shown in Herrera. He's a player I kind of want to sign, but he's just a little bit old, and I don't really want to make any more signings this season. He's going to finish off the episode though, and we do have a huge amount of games to play in February, and through that we'll probably play the Palace away, Liverpool at home, and then City away, giving us the Fulham at home game as a simulating game. So yeah. Deadline day, I'm just going to breeze past it and see what deals happen. Go through who's signed who. Depay, that's a really awkward one because I kind of wanted to sign him. Interest shown in Sturridge. I'm just going to run through. 65 million. Manchester City in a title race with Tottenham Hotspur have sold have sold Sergio Aguero to Tottenham Hotspur for 65 million midway through the title race between the two sides. What the actual fuck? I might get rid of Pablo Zabaleta and try and bring in a top quality right back next season. Can I? Doesn't matter. I think he's out of contract anyway at the end of the year, so it's just a strange signing. Aguero going to Tottenham. Hummel's going to Juventus. Big sign in that. It's rejected. Just leave me, Edwards. Just go on loan. Get some experience. Another offer, I would assume, for Aaron Creswell being retracted. Oh well. I'll run you through who's all signed in this window. Wow, they sold Ozil. Why? To Valencia. Why? It just doesn't make sense. What a strange signing. Let me just see, because what on earth is going on there with Ozil? Such a strange one. Winston Reid, no way. Have a day off. And we've got an hour left in the window. Not enough time to do anything if I wanted to delegate anything. Or Walker Peters. Now, actually, having said that, I was going to try and get a right back to replace, or a young right back to replace Zabaleta. I think is out of contract. Let me go and find my right backs. I have so many players on transfer. I think it's unbelievable. Kyle Walker Peters from Tottenham. Got decent stats, to be fair to him. And let's try and sign him. Kyle Walker Peters will probably be our last signing of the window. I might actually do the negotiations myself, I'm not sure. So they offered 2. Let's try and get him for like 1.7. They want 2.1 with a selling clause. Tell you what, you can take your selling clause and shove it up your arse potch. Actually, let's just go with 2. A £2 million off. A £1 offer. I submit £1. 2 million. Fucking Christ! I'll pay your extra £100,000 fucking pounds. Could you not have just met me in the middle? What's his wage looking like? 22,000. Let's actually negotiate with Kyle Walker Peters for this. He's going to play both fullbacks as well, which is good. He's probably not going to get in ahead of Creswell, Mazuaku, or... It's great to see. So he wants a sporadic role. That's good. How many years? Let's try and get him on the full shebang at 5 years. Yep. Don't want him to have a release clause. He wants £19,000 a week. Now 160,000 signing bonus. I'm more than happy to pay that. So Kyle Walker Peters joins us as our final signing of the year. And they're giving him a number 6 shirt, which is going to be taken straight off of him. I'll do that afterwards. Oh well. Premier League deadline day, £486 million was spent. Tottenham are currently top of the league and we're currently 4th. I don't know who won the Premier League Player of the Month in the last bit. I would assume it was Rashford, but we've got another 2 players, and Hudson Odoi is on the Player of the Month shortlist for this month. Brilliant player. But yes, like I said, Adrian wants to leave. That's fine. You can bugger off, my friend. I'm about ready to end this episode. It's probably going to end the episode here. we're off here. After these bits of training, we'll get to the next game, and then we'll go. Xander Silva's ball control is unbelievable. His technical ability is ridiculous. Offer from Azwaku, no. Interest shown in Crotone or Kurtrone. Romania have offered me the thing. I don't really care. If we get a win here against Palace and Liverpool draw, that means we're third, and we're starting to climb ourselves back up, and we can start trying to get up into the top place. We get our cup draw. It's Palace. Is it home? Please be at home. It's away, of course it is. So we have to play Palace away twice in one month. What is this? The round of 16 in the FA Cup. Like, I kind of want to go on a cup run, but like at the same time I don't. Like, the cup would be good to win. I don't know what the board want me to do about it. You just have a look. Domestic success. FA Cup reached round of 16, so they only wanted me to do that, and we are in our UEFA Champions League place at the moment. Within 3 seasons, increase the season ticket price. Qualify for Champions League. They literally just want me to qualify for the Champions League. But our main objectives were to do this, so good. Take a look at the top scorers. Rashford's only 1 behind at the moment, and yeah, we've got ourselves a good squad. But I do hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. I've enjoyed playing it. I think we'll be good for the next episode, where we play a lot of the big teams. We've got 2 big teams to play, and we can try and get ourselves higher up into the table, keep our European spot alive, and yeah, I'd see you then. So if you have enjoyed, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to turn the notification bell on. I'll see